Hi, I am Tom, and one of my friends from my Instagram channel wanted me to share some information about anxiety. Millions of people are suffering from anxiety. Lakhs of them are getting treatment, and thousands of people don't even know that they are suffering from anxiety. It is that common nowadays. So listen very carefully, because what I am trying to tell you now might change the way you perceive your mind completely. The job of the mind, or let's say the function of the mind, is to receive information from all the senses and convert it into thoughts and emotional reactions like lust, happiness, sadness, satisfaction, envy, enmity, etc. And the job of intellect, on the other hand, is to create a balance by rationally analyzing those thoughts into authentic, non-authentic, positive, negative, needed or not needed kind of stuff. The job of intellect is to help you make better decisions in your life. So in Indian spiritual psychology, the mind is known as manas and the intellect is known as buddhi. Obviously, in 2026, there are multiple factors involved for giving you anxiety. It is not just your fault. So much is happening into the world, so much of information, data overload, a lot of information to be consumed by every brain. But is it really needed? According to Indian spiritual psychology, less is more and more is not needed. When less is authentic, more becomes unnecessary. And when any unnecessary thing is brought into the scene, it creates problems and imbalances. So what's actually happening over here? According to Indian spiritual psychology, when the mind is consuming continuously without analyzing, the intellect and buddhi stops working. Why? Because you are not giving time to it. Everyone is over scrolling and overstimulating their brain and avoiding this on a daily basis. As a result, the time span of attention, which is called as attention span of the brain, which was previously around 2.5 minutes but is now reduced to only 40 seconds. Which directly means that the brain's power of focusing is getting blurred. So what this information is telling us? It is telling us that the mind today is so restless that it jumps from one impression to another in less than a minute. So the mind, manas, is by default getting trained to consume continuously without analyzing, not using the intellect, buddhi. The mind is forgetting to focus. And this is why lakhs of people have this question that even after trying meditation, why they can't rest their mind. When the manas is consuming continuously, even the non-analyzed memories becomes the part of the conditioning, sanskars, because the mind do not has the capacity to rationalize between imagination and reality. It is the job of the intellect, which is crying in the corner because it is not being used. And according to Indian spiritual psychology, this situation is termed as the imbalance of the manas and the buddhi, mind and intellect. And whenever this imbalance happens, it creates racing heart, digestive issues, memory issues, sleep issues. And when this lifestyle is practiced for long while avoiding the symptoms, it becomes a deep-rooted issue of the nervous system, an unstable nervous system which is always in alert mode. And here starts the need of treatment, because at this stage the manas cannot be controlled without medicines. And as we all know that modern psychology can only give you medicines which will mask your problems, but these medicines can never cure the problem at the first place. So if you are taking treatment, I would suggest you to continue your treatment and never stop it without your doctor's advice, and you can follow these tips to retrain your intellect. Limit the sensory inputs which are not aligning with your day-to-day life and your life goals. Limit your mobile radiation and your screen time. Limit overthinking. Don't just keep sitting or lying and keep overthinking. Stop it by consciously giving tasks to your brain. For example, gardening or physical activities, exercising, talking. Start living in a structured schedule. Wake up, eat, and sleep at similar timings daily. Start practicing meditation like Sakshi Bhav meditation and thought observation, observing your thoughts and analyzing them into right or wrong, needed or not needed, negative or positive. Practicing deep breathing all the time. Yes, all the time. You will cultivate it slowly if you will practice it. When you are breathing deep into your lungs and your diaphragm, your nervous system remains stabilized and the mind cannot take over. And when the manas cannot take over, the hormones keep flowing in a natural state of anatomy. Remember, it is not a disorder, it is just the state of the mind, and you are not your mind. You are the owner of your mind.